Hello there, Master Hellish here, and welcome to our Wednesday night live stream where we'll be doing some Corsics TH Theme Hospital tonight. But before we get into the gameplay, let's do the hellos, how do you do's, and the news. Hello everybody, how are we doing? Moderators, viewer plus subscribers, and everybody else as well, including of course the channel members. Hello. Good evening, Dr. Hellish and Patience. That's a good one. I like that. Good evening. Welcome, everybody. There's been some exciting news, hasn't there? Oh, there's a good bit of gaming news going all over the place. Yes. The retro counter. Yes, we'll have to check the retro counter as well, won't we? We will indeed. Let's start going through a few things, because there's some things. There is some things to talk about. But indeed, yes, hello there. I'm Master Hellish. If you want to know more about me, probably the best way to find all that out is my website. You can go to masterhellish.net, and my link tree is probably one of the best ways to find out all the different links and bits and bobs. What did you make of the Gamescom announcements? Transport Fever 3, Lego Skylines, Prison Architect reboot. Jack and Mac typo there. Roller Coaster Tycoon reboot, right? So yeah, Transport Fever 3. We knew it was coming at some point. To be honest, it's coming a little earlier than what I was thinking. I was thinking it would probably be more sort of November-y. But I don't have any actual solid foundations for that feeling. So I guess I shouldn't be surprised, right? Lego Skylines, I've played Lego games a little bit in the past, and I've always felt like, yeah, this is okay, but then I've never actually pursued them anymore. So I don't know. I just think Lego themed games are just ones that haven't really grasped me in the past. Maybe this is going to be the first. And then yeah, Roller Coaster Tycoon reboot. I don't know how I feel about that. It might be a good thing. I don't know. I definitely need to have a closer look at it. Unfortunately for me right now, it's the summer holidays. The kids aren't at school and stuff. So I have much more limited time to do things like look into news and to read reviews and stuff. I'm purely focusing on trying to get the minimum amount of content out at the moment. But yeah, it's something we're going to have a look at sometime soon. Let's see. Chigzo Kid says, I've pre-ordered Transport Fever 3. Yeah, I will be pre-ordering it as well. Brandon didn't read Jack and Mac's correction. There is nothing to do with Prison Architect. And hello, what we got here? Yeah, adverts. We've got adverts on top of adverts on Twitch. Twitch is just falling apart. It's an absolute mess, Twitch. Anyway. Yeah. Good evening, everybody. Welcome. Hello, Patience. So yes, I'm very much looking forward to Transport Fever 3. Lego Skylines, I'll probably take a look at, but we might not do anything about it. And the Roller Coaster Tycoon stuff, I'm not sure how I feel about that. I'm not sure how I feel about it. Never mind. We'll have to see. Do you know why? I don't know how I feel about that? Because if Atari do that to Roller Coaster Tycoon, what might they try and do with other titles that they have the rights to? And I know the Roller Coaster Tycoon franchise is by far the biggest one in that group. But we'll have to see. Will you give Simutrans another try? Probably not. I may give the extended version a try, but I'm not sure about that either. Isn't YouTube falling apart at a similar rate? No. There's YouTube. The thing with YouTube, right? And we won't go too deep into this, right? But the short version of YouTube compared to Twitch, the difference between YouTube and Twitch is that YouTube, for the most part, is trying. where Twitch, for the most part, seems to be completely disconnected from the reality of the world. Now, whether YouTube have their own interests at heart. There's no question about that. But YouTube recognizes that it has to, at least sometimes or for some part, also be in the interest of the creators. Otherwise, they don't have a platform. And as a creator, a lot of the things that people get uppity about, they very quickly get over because it's little things and it's things that maybe don't matter that much. And there is actually been a lot of improvements and changes to the YouTube platform over the world. And the thing is that when YouTube does something that people don't like, there's a massive kickoff about it. But there's lots of things that YouTube do actually really well, and nobody ever talks about that. So yes. Right. Yes, Silfo says it does feel like Amazon has no interest in games anymore. They don't want to push. They don't want to put much stake in Twitch. No, Twitch has gone in a completely different direction already. Schreiber Fox says their auto moderation is going crazy and false banning and demonetizing innocent channels. Right, simple, quick thing. Right, two things you've got to realize. Right, number one, there is no way that YouTube could be moderated without automating tools. It's impossible. It's impossible to automate the literal thousands of minutes of video that go up onto YouTube probably every few seconds. Right? Secondly, that auto moderation is never going to be perfect, and you're going to end up with false positives. And thirdly, you're going to hear it all blown up in media and people going crazy, and you're going to forget about all the other things which are actually going correct. So there we go. I did say two things, but there's a third thing. Right, here we go. Don't know about YouTube, but as a fairly recent ex-Googler, I can tell you that the whole company is kind of screwed up these days, run by middle managers looking for quick stats and performance boosts. I think you've just described every single large company in existence. Yes, I've never known a large company that isn't screwed up. In at least some sort of way. Yeah. Again, Brandon with what I feel, Brandon's opinions versus my opinions. Brandon's opinions seem to be warped and misleading to me. I'm not saying they are, but from my point of view, they feel like it. Brandon says YouTube also still has strange ads that break their terms of service, but if we swear, oh boy. Yes. Okay. So there's a lot of misinformation. There's a lot of outdated information. There's a lot of information out there where YouTube tried something for a minute with a section of its users, and then everybody just goes off and says, oh, that's happening. And it's like that for all time. And YouTube then never actually implemented it and all that sort of stuff. Yeah. Simulator Adventure says that's not an opinion, it's outdated information. Yeah, it's also outdated. Things change all the time and that sort of thing. And Wizard 5 years out of date, Brandon. Yeah, indeed. I'm not sure if it's 5 years or not. But there we go. So yes. Slight slide quest about YouTube and how things are running and stuff. The thing is, right, I feel like as a creator, we get more of a feeling of what's happening. It's a big machine, right? There's a lot of wheels in motion. And you have to respect that, right? But as a viewer, all you hear about is headline titles of things that some people are kicking off about. And I don't think it's very representative. Could YouTube do a lot more to help viewers and creators? Yeah, of course. But do I think how bad it is or how good it is representationally proportional to the way that the media portray it and the way that people kick off? No. Yeah. They bring us all together and have fun without us having to pay. That's right, yeah. I mean, look at what we're doing right now, you know? And at the end of the day, at least they're not Twitch. Right, what we got to get right. So tonight I'm going to give you the chance to unlock a giveaway, a live giveaway, right? And tonight is going to be a little bit special because, just a little bit, because it ties in with today's video, right? If you haven't seen today's video, Microlandia have announced today that they are going to be doing a version 2 update. There you are. Version 2 update to Microlandia. There's there's a good chunk of new features that are coming, and it's a free update. It's not a DLC. You don't have to go and buy Microlandia 2. It's just going to be there. So go and get Microlandia 1 if you're interested, and you will get the free update. That was a good video you uploaded here. Bassman Smith, I appreciate that. Yes. Brandon says all updates should be free in my opinion. Oh god, that's another rabbit hole that we can go down. Oh, we won't. We will not go down that. I'm not falling for that bait. Yeah. Updates, yeah. But to be honest, like there's so many changes. Like if you Right, you're gonna have to watch the video. By the way, this video here, I've said it once already, and I'll say it again. If you don't want to watch that video, the short version of the story is the game's not very good. Don't buy it. I'll spoil that one. This one's got too much information in for you not to go and watch. Go watch that video. Find out about Microlandia. I believe it's half price on the website at the minute. Not Steam, on the website. You can get it from either Steam or the website. So there we go. But yes, if you unlock a an extra live giveaway tonight, I will give away a copy of Microlandia. So let's find out what you guys need to do to unlock that live giveaway tonight. I thought it was okay for a mobile fun game. You could get it play on your phone. Yeah, the thing is that I'm not sure it'll play on your phone anymore because it's so much bigger. Oh, look at this, isn't it? We haven't had this one for a while. Donations. You know what? We're gonna respin that one because the donation page is a bit wonky. Basically, we did updates to the website. Everything's fine except the text has gone funny on the donation page. So we'll skip that one. We'll re-roll and we'll do a different one. Yeah. Yeah. If they update it and add things you suggested, it'd be a good game. Yeah. Oh, there you go, folks. There you go. There's karma. There's karma for me not having my website fixed. It's only the colour of some text on the page, so it's quite low priority. But I guess we're doing a live giveaway right away, aren't we? Have I even got a code of Microlandia ready to go? I have. There we go. So if you rigged. Oh, yeah. So there we go, folks. If you want to be within a chance of winning a Steam code for Microlandia, you need to do what ChexoKid just did and go to portal.masterhellish.net to take part. If you don't have an account, you can create one for free. And if you win, you'll get a link to claim your prize via the email address you registered with. So yes, Microlandia announced version 2 today. They've been in talks with me to let me know what's going on. They gave me early access to it so that I can make the video. And as far as I'm aware, I'm the only media outlet with access to Microlandia 2 right now. At all. Anywhere. I think they did offer it to some other, but they didn't do it. And it's been shown now at Gamescom in Germany. So either you have to travel to Germany or you need to watch that video on my channel. Double whistles. Should we do them back to back? Okay, back to back. Here we go. Back to back whistles. How many was it? Double. I'm gonna trust it was double whistles. Here we go. Double whistles times 3. What are you guys talking about? Oh, I'll check it on the thingy. I'll check it on the thing. Where is it? Where's it gone? Hellish mods. No, what do you mean it's not double? There we go. So, yes. They haven't come through on there yet. Oh, there we are. 2. Right, so it's 2. Here we go. So there we are. There we are. So there's 1. New donation. Fantastic. Fran the Man says, I will still donate. Thank you very much, Fran the Man. The support's much appreciated. There we go. We got an instant giveaway going on anyway, but there we go. And let's see if I can do a different whistle. I do like that one. Let's do a different one. So, that was a little bit different, wasn't it? Okay, so there we go. We've talked briefly about the announcements from Gamescom. We've talked briefly about Microlandia and the video I did, the updated features. Obviously, you'll have to watch the video to get all the feature, information and my opinions of them. The giveaways going on for it, and of course, there's the monthly giveaway going on at the moment for a Settlers bundle on GOG. So you can go and take part in that on the same place, portal.masterhellish.net. At the end of September, I'll be at a LAN party in Barnsley, and at the beginning of October, I'll be at in York for the weekend. All of these trips are listed on Discord, and there's a thread in the general channel for each of them if you are interested in any more information. In addition to what we've already said, we're going to shout out my GOG affiliate link. So thank you very much for everybody who supports me via shopping on GOG. Just a reminder to like the stream, and we'll get ready to jump into the gameplay after I update the retro counter. So what is it right now? Let's have a look. What's the sub count? Sub count is pretty close to the high end, but we don't actually need to update it. I just need to turn it on. So here we go. Right. Okay. So there's a couple of questions in chat. We'll go with we'll fire through them. Then I need to tell you about another LAN party, and then we'll start the gameplay. So there we go. Right, let's see. Curious to know how Brandenburg, or whatever the town name is, that's a good name for it actually, is going to do in the next Workers and Resources stream. Well, what you could do is that you could look at the scheduled stream on YouTube or the scheduled event in Discord, and the title and the thumbnail will give that away a little bit. So over on there, if I go over to my YouTube, into Discord, by the way, if you want to go over to the Discord, there's the Discord pop-up. The event is scheduled, and it says, my first attempt at oil refining. I'm going to try and refine oil. Okay, so that's what that one is. Do LAN parties still come with a multi-pack of Cheesy Wiggles crisps and a 6-pack of fizzy drinks? Cheesy Wiggles and an 8-pack of Cadbury Sun, do you? Oh dear. Anyway, so yes, I'm going to be running a private LAN party for friends and family. It's not a community one. It's something in my house, and we're just going to be doing it for a bit of fun. There won't be any live streams or anything like that. But if you do want to, right, and here's the most important piece of news, I think. God, there's some important stuff. Microlandia 2, Transport Fever 3. I haven't even told you about the Transport Fever 3 live stream yet. So if you want to potentially come to a LAN party where I'm going to be there, you need to have a look at the information on Discord, because the tickets are still available for that LAN party. I believe both Gerard and Jackamak have said they are thinking about going as well. And whilst I am there, I will be doing 3 live streams. Not on this channel, though. Oh, no. It'll be on the Variety channel. You need to make sure you go and get subscribed to the Variety channel. And that's even more important right now, because we have to have to hit 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time before February next year. I won't go into the long story, but basically we need to hit those marks before that time due to changes that are going to be happening. So go support this second channel. Get on that channel. That I do all sorts of things. That's why I call it the variety channel. Get on that channel and check it out, because that's and get subscribed, because that's where the live streams for the lands will be. Okay. The title is misleading, as it will take you ages to get fuel refining. So yeah, I mean, I suppose what it might be misleading in that way, if that is the case, but I have no idea how long it's going to take me. So we're going to start that process, and maybe we'll have to have a part 2. Did you prefer Theme Hospital or Newer? Newer what? Yes. Oh, I might do some shorts from the private LAN parties, so, and they'll go onto the variety channel as well. Right. There we go. Because unusual naming things after Brandon. Right. Have you ever played Theotown? No. I'm gonna have to play Theotown just to shut up all the people on Facebook that thinks OpenTTD is Theotown. Right. Start refining the Capri Sun and work it out from there. The final bit of news, guys. A fun time to be a gamer. The final bit of news is that I will be streaming Transport Fever. Fever? I think I just invented a new game. Transport Fever 3 on release day. Okay, so I have a live stream planned for Tuesday, the 29th of September. And in the slots that are available leading up to that live stream, I will be doing my 3rd Let's Play of Transport Fever 2. So it's probably going to be my last ever Railway Network in Transport Fever 2. So we'll have a few Transport Fever 2 live streams, and then we'll have the Transport Fever 3 live stream on the release day. And then actually, the day after the release day is the normal slot for my Transport live stream. So we'll have a Transport Fever stream on the Wednesday as well. Right. I think I've covered everything. Microlandia 2 is going to be coming. I have an exclusive video. Make sure you go watch it, support the video, ask questions in the comments and give it a like. Transport Fever 3 is coming. I'll be doing a stream for that. Get yourself over on the variety channel for the LAN party streams and all that sort of stuff. Okay, I think we've managed to sort it out. The Capri Sun's for the kids. I'm not going to be drinking it myself. I'll probably have some Fanta. Right. Just joined this live stream. Good evening. If you've just joined, rewind about 1 minute, because I just did a recap of the main things. Okay, everybody, we are ready to jump into the actual gameplay. If you've got any questions about any of the things we've talked about so far in the stream, please do fire them out in the chat. I will try and talk about them as we're going through the gameplay. But we're going to start and jump over to Corsics TH now, where we are doing what I think is level 5 of the Spaces thingy campaign. Okay. Here we go. For those people who have been waiting for the last 23 minutes. Oh, my goodness. Welcome to Shirley Bay. This used to be a popular getaway for weekenders, but now it has been abandoned for a while. Fix these old empty shops and restaurants up and create a profitable hospital megaplex. Use this opportunity to show off your money-making skills. You're starting off with no more than $100 to your name. And a loyal, skilled researcher from the previous job to get you started. Good luck. You might need it. Okay. So I believe we can get a loan. So it's not just $100, right? But we'll see how it goes. You're just here for the Capri Sun. Why don't you take part in the Microlandia giveaway? That'll be worth it. So what we're going to do now is we're going to close that, and we're going to open up the town map. We can't open up the town map while the game's paused, but there we go. I just unpaused it for a second, and it looks like, yeah, we've got 2 rooms, and we can unlock some more. This doesn't look like a lot of space. How has the weather been? Changeable. Yes, only $100 to start with. You're going to have to be quite frugal. Yes. Let's see. Yeah, we've got thunderstorm warnings, so hopefully we'll be all right. I think because of the money... Oh, yeah, there we go. Oh, so we got this one and that one and one researcher. Okay. Well, I think the first thing we're going to have to do is... So you can buy the radiators. Exactly. There's not a lot of space. I know. And it's supposed to be up against the coast. So there must be another section here. Is that an outdoor section that we can purchase? I think it is. That doesn't feel right. Oh, okay, right. We're starting. It's January the 4th already. I think what we're going to do is we're going to open the hospital because we need as many people to come in as possible. We're going to... Oh, we don't have enough money for a research department. Okay, so it's already costing me 50 times what the money I've got. We have to have a research department. So let's get out a loan of 20k. And get a research department. It's a lot of money. No, not toilets. People can just pee themselves. We want a research department. There we go. And because... Where's that? There's the helipad. I'll put this in the back over here, I think, for now. I think this one's going to end up with a lot of shimmying around. Quite a lot of shimmying around. There we go. Right. Get the researcher in there. And pop him in. Raise prices. Well, the thing is that I'm running version 070. And in that version, people will just disappear. Yeah. I'm not sure what the interest rate is, to be honest. 17%. That's not good. That's an interest rate that's gonna hurt. Never mind. We might be able to do this. I've turned the money down. We got 100 again. Grabs the popcorn. I know, right? Why have we got no sounds? Because I turned them off. Sound on. Announcements on. Music on. That's a little loud, isn't it? There we go. Okay, so, right. Okay, so, we've got an open hospital. We're going to have to get a reception desk. We haven't got a choice about that, right? So let's get a reception desk. Which way are people coming in? So there's a path that way, and there's a path here. Hopefully they're coming down this path. Oh, we can put the reception desk here. Well, that's brilliant. Plenty of staff, but I don't want to hire loads of staff yet. Ooh, is there a training room? Have we got access to a training room? We have. Okay, is there like the perfect staff member for training? No. In fact, they're all terrible. They don't have any skills. Look at this chat. No skills whatsoever. Oh, no. That's terrible. Okay. We're just going to have to hire a doctor with, like, the best, like, ability score, which I think is this one, who takes frequent baths, is careful, and dependable in emergency. Which is better than this one, who smuggles fake watches, has dreadful stamina, and a bad attitude. So we'll get this doctor. I'll put him over here out of the way. So at least we can have a GP's office. We're going to have a GP's office. There's no question about that. So let's do that. Because of tight space, we're going to put the smallest one in there. Yeah. Does a queue form in front of the reception desk? I've never seen a reception desk with a queue at it before, but I believe it's possible. That's all I know. Okay, now people are going to get extremely annoyed if it's cold. So we're going to have to get some radiators then. Not fire exit, radiators. We'll put one near the receptionist and one near the doctor. Oh, and one near this doctor as well, who's working in the research. And I think because we've only got a few radiators, that's not going to cost us too much money straight away. We're going to need probably a bench and a drinks machine to start off. There we go. And I think we're going to have general diagnostics. This just feels like it's too difficult already. I haven't done anything yet. Oh, I want to turn that round. I want to move this.
No vomiting.
Oh, no vomiting. Okay. That's good advice. Okay, we're going to have to put a radiator in there. Right, and then what we can do is we can get our doctor and put them in here. There we go. Oh, here we go. Here's our first patient on the way to the reception desk. We might just have to build this hospital in front of the patients as they come. Yeah. Recently played Core 6 TH all the way to the end. The last few levels have ridiculous amounts required. At peak, one reception desk doesn't keep up. Wow. I mean, I've played to the end on Core 6 TH before, but I don't remember that being a problem. But I might have had more than one reception desk. Okay. This guy's on the way to the GP's office. We're going to need a psychiatry. But it's pointless having psychiatry if there's no psychiatrists available. Oh, we didn't do the research. Here we go, research screen. Let's do diagnostics 60%. There we go. So we're going to increase the cure. Is that cure? I think there's cure equipment to 40. And the diagnostic equipment to 60. Okay. Right, now this place hasn't got a bench. Gonna need a bench for you there. There we go. So apparently taking your coat off is vital.
Doctor required in GP's office.
Back to the GP's office to find out what they've got. Of course, we've only got one doctor at the minute. But it is nearly the end of January, so... Oh, and there's our second patient. So, at the... Oh, God. Our money's in the negatives. So, we're going to have to increase that. This one needs... What does it need? More diagnostics. Okay, we need more diagnostic equipment. What I mean, a ward. A ward is really what we need, isn't it? Let's get a little ward in. We'll put the doors over here. Hopefully it'll be alright. You never know. Like the band. No, not like the band. Oh, dear. There. Desk for the nurse. We can put one bed like... Ooh, can we put it there? Yeah, we need probably 2 or 3, but that's it. And I'm putting one radiator in there. Normally I'd be a bit crazy and put 2 in, but just one radiator today. We're in the middle of the room. There we go. We need a nurse, so let's have a look at the nurses. Right, smells faintly of cabbage. Is it me, or is the interface size not bigger? Do we need to make the interface? You guys can see this, can't you? I mean, if I can see it, you guys can probably see it. Unless you're watching on mobile, which I think about a third of you do these days. What is the hardest level in Core 6 TH you've played on? Probably just the last level of the standard campaign. Although there were some pretty interesting ones on the way up. Good evening. Got home from work. How many bankruptcies since the beginning? Did we have a bankruptcy in this series? I don't think we did. Anyway, This nurse cares a great deal about the job in hand. We will hire them. Right. I'm pretty sure there's a bug in the game where people that are waiting for stuff to be built don't go to get, like, when stuff is built. So we're going to have to just get rid of them. Right, any doctors? Oh, a psychiatrist. Is there any other psychiatrist? A surgeon. Okay, let's get our psychiatrist and the surgeon. There we go. Now, because we have a psychiatrist, we can now get our... Oh, there's a blood machine as well. Okay, oh, we ain't got the money. Of course we haven't got the money. Oh, dear. Nope. Psychiatry. Oh, it doesn't fit because of the doors. Does it fit this side of the doors? It does. Okay. So we're going to put the sofa as close to the door sort of thing as possible. And we will put... There we go, that'll do. One radiator. We're going to need probably another drinks machine and another 2 benches. So let's put 1 bench here. 1 bench there, and the drinks machine here. Really being careful. That's 11. Cortex DH doesn't do aliens correctly, if you recall. What do you mean doesn't do them correctly? You only get them in emergencies due to an animation bug limitation. Oh, yeah, you only get them in emergencies, yeah. The patient has some kind of specific illness that requires a dedicated diagnostic room. You don't think it's a bug? I was going on other instances where I've done exactly the same thing and built the room I thought they needed, and they just stood there. So maybe it's not a bug. Maybe I just noticed a pattern that was a bit weird. But I think we can afford the blood machine. Yeah, we can afford the blood machine. So I'm going to put the blood machine in. Whether that's a particularly good idea now or not, I'm not sure. There we go. We're going to have to get a bunch of fire extinguishers. Oh, there we go. That guy needs a psychiatrist. It's a good job we got a psychiatrist, wasn't it? Now, the question now is, do we train up these members of staff? Ideally, you want somebody who's a psychiatrist and a surgeon, and you train them up. Sweaty palms. Okay. Yeah. Well, I've got that diagnostics room in. We do need to get an operating theatre and a pharmacy. But we don't have 2 surgeons, so there's no point in having an operating theatre. We're going to have a staff room. There's no 2 ways about that. So let's do a 5x4 room. It's a bit of a weird size. I know. But we'll probably move the ward sometime soon. I'm just going to... What's cheap? Sofas. No. Oh, that's a plant. 150 for a... Well, let's just put 3 sofas in. We haven't got that many staff at the minute. I can expand it later. Okay. Staff rooms. We've got pretty much the minimum staff. What we could do, though, is we could fire the staff member that hasn't got the skills. Well, there we go. There's another psychiatrist. There's another surgeon. There was another researcher. That's a terrible psychiatrist. That's a relatively good psychiatrist. If we can find a consultant surgeon or a consultant psychiatrist, then we can train a junior psychiatrist or a junior surgeon, and then they can become the trainer. But I feel like hiring them now is just money we don't want to spend. Also, I'm going to turn the heating down a little bit because I'm mean. We don't have any toilets. We're going to have to put toilets in, otherwise probably our reputation or something might go down. You know what? I don't actually know what happens if you don't put toilets in, apart from the advisor complaining. But let's do minimum toilets. There we go. So we'll put one radiator in there, one radiator next to the toilet to keep their butt warm, and then jobs are good. Get a normal consultant to train the bad surgeon up to a consultant level. I could do. I think that just cost a lot of money. We may as well wait until there's one or the other, potentially, because we don't need them yet. Yeah. Yeah, the advisor will yell at you. Oh no, we've got no patients in the hospital right now. That's not good. I don't know if I could make... I don't think I can make that ward any smaller. If I could, that'd be good. Does look like I could make that GP's office one bigger there. And then maybe fit something else in next to it properly once we move the... Oh, where did you come from? Did you walk round the back? You're on the way to reception. You're on the way to reception. Okay, so maybe we need a reception desk at both ends. Or like over here, so they can nip into reception. Interesting. Okay. We're just gonna feel this one as we go. Because money bad. Money not good at all. Oh, remember to give myself a water. There we go. Now remember, folks, let me just pop a reminder on screen. It's not on screen, actually. I think it's in the rubbish bins. We haven't got money for that. Remember, folks, we are doing a giveaway for Microlandia. Oh, emergency. Whoa. 10 people with bloaty head. Have we even researched it? No. We can't. We cannot handle that emergency. Our researcher has failed to research the head machine. We're going to have to say no, unfortunately. Right, what's this guy doing? He's on his way to the GP's office. Okay, well, hopefully he doesn't need a couple of surgeons. Did we check the... Okay, so researcher, psychiatrist... Nothing special yet. Okay. Yeah. Emergency is no good to us, unfortunately. Our researcher has failed to help us in time. Okay, so where are you going? You're going... you got fake blood. You're going to psychiatry. Okay. Cash situation's very bad. No kidding, Mr. Advisor. My cash situation is terrible. Oh, dear. Right, well, at least that patient paid, and they're happy and they're going. And oh, right. Now, I don't think I should get any VIPs in yet, because we haven't got, like, enough bins and plants. We haven't paid for that. Oh, we haven't even got a handyman. We need at least one to fix that machine. Oh, my goodness. Talk about bare bones hospital. This is... Yeah, let's get one there. Okay, so we've got a bunch of people in chat right now. Who's looking forward to Transport Fever 2 returning to live streams next week? Because that's what we're doing in this slot next week. In this Wednesday night slot, Transport Fever 2 will be returning on the way to reception desk. Yeah, they do seem to be coming from two different directions. So... maybe the reception desk should be just in the middle, rather than in this little entrance foyer. What you could do is just put all the seating here. Although I think patients only look so far away from the room. Oh my goodness. Right. You get in there. Yeah. Right. So people are paying money. Get a doctor in there. Ah, some of the doctors are having a break. Oh, where are you going? We're in negative money. Right, okay, so we're up to a 35,000 loan now. That's not good. Oh, dear. Can't have an incident where the doctor and patient went... evaporated from a mystery explosion. I know. It's definitely true. You don't want that. And if a handyman's in there trying to fix it, all three of them can evaporate. Yeah. Yeah. You haven't got the game and was interested in what all the excitement was about. Are you talking about Transport Fever 2 or are you talking about this game? Because both are brilliant games to be excited about. But you got to remember, like, it's probably worth waiting for Transport Fever 3. Right, get in there. Get in. Get in. Oh, yeah, and they're back at the research. Good. How is the research coming along? Doing okay. Transport Fever, yeah. Transport Fever 3 should be a really good game. Because, oh, do we need another nurse? You know what we haven't got, which we probably really, really ought to have? A pharmacy. How have we got so far into this hospital and we just haven't put a pharmacy in yet? There we go. Oh, we haven't checked out the doctors. Let's check the doctors. No, 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 no. Researcher, no. Ooh, no, no. Oh. Okay. So we're going to hire the surgeon so that we end up having two. How does it compare to OpenTTD? I literally have a video comparing Transport Fever to OpenTTD. So definitely check that on the channel. It'll answer all of your questions in much more detail than I can right now. Yeah, we definitely need that surgeon, right? No two ways about it. Now we've got two surgeons. Now the question is, do I train this psychiatrist to become a consultant so that we can then use that person to train a junior surgeon? And the answer is, we haven't got a consultant to train them anyway, so what's the point? Let's check here. Or have we? Oh, wait. The researcher's a consultant. Ah. So we haven't got a consultant. Missed that one. Yeah, algorithm obviously thought that you wasn't interested. Yeah, you should be able to find it on the channel, okay. Oh, we got a little bit of rubbish on the floor. That's fine.
Doctor, attending psychiatry,
Yep, my money is getting low. Where's my psychiatrist? He's just sat around. Oh, we've got a bit of a queue forming. We need more benches. There we go. Okay.
Sorry for the excessive heat.
The radiators are broken. Never mind. Well, this wasn't the layout I was planning for this hospital, but never mind. Let's check the staff. So another surgeon. They're not a consultant, though. Just no consultants anyway.
Nurse required in pharmacy.
Okay. So we've got our first pharmacy person coming in. Good job Good job I got that.
Diagnosis.
Okay. Yeah. Handyman's cleaning up the banana skin. And GP's working overtime. Right. So, your team has discovered a new condition. It's ruptured nodules. Bungee jumping in cold weather. Oh, okay. 2 surgeons are required. Well, we've got 2 surgeons. So, get patient to wait in the hospital. And we will build an operating theatre. It's going to cost us £8,000. So the loan's going up to £45,000 dollars. And we'll build an operating theatre. So what we'll do is we'll put the operating table as close to the doors as possible. The changey thing as close to the doors as possible. But then the other bit's over there. Now, we have to have a radiator and 4 fire extinguishers. That's our rule. Radiator can go at the end of the operating table, so you can burn your feet. And we'll just spread the fire extinguishers around the room.
Nurse required in room.
Get the surgeon. We've got the surgeon. We should have 2 surgeons on staff. So there's one, and there's the other one. So we will pick them up
Required in GP's
and put them in.
office.
Don't sack them. Hopefully they're on their way. Oh, we need a bench. Let's do 2 benches because we need one for the whatever that thing is there. Pharmacy. Why 4 fire extinguishers? I know that I have to do 4, but I forget the exact reason. Is one of the Core6TH devs still in chat? I could have sworn I saw one earlier, right? Oh, here we go. What's going on here? Whoa, whoa, whoa. What are you waiting for? We've exhausted all of our diagnostics equipment. Hang on a second. Can we build more? No, we can't build more. In which case, send the patient home. There we go. 4 times as safe. Oh, I like that. Yeah, 4 is the most effective. You know what? It's just like stations in OpenTTD for town growth, where like 0 means it's not growing, and 1 helps, 2 helps more, all the way up to 5. If you put a 6th one in, a 6th station doesn't help with town growth. It's just up to 5. You can add more stations, but it's not going to help with town growth. It's the same in Core6T8 with your fire extinguishers. You can add a 5th one or more, but it's not going to help anymore with the explodey stuff. Yeah. Right, what's happening now? Well, we still have no money, and we're still trying to research stuff. I don't even know where the person is that needed surgery. Like, it's not been... Oh, they're in the ward, I think. Oh, the slice has just been researched? Okay, so if somebody with, has slack tongue, then we can fix that. Right, here we go. They're on the way to operating theatre. Maybe we should put the ward next to the operating theatre. I want to see if I can build over here. Because it looks like I can purchase it for 1,700.
Required in blood machine room.
Yeah. But a town with 0 chance stations has a chance to go... Ah, yeah, you're right. Yeah, okay. Correction. There is a chance that a town without stations will still grow. Yeah. But it's very small. An excellent explanation of how fire extinguishers work in Core6TH using OpenTTD as an example. Only kind of like... A lot of my audience know about OpenTTD, so it helps to relate things, doesn't it? I understand things better if things get related. Right, hang on. It's just been a new month. Let's check the doctors. Okay, so there is a surgeon and there is a psychiatrist, but neither of them are any good, and there's no consultants. I think... See, that surgeon is quite a poor doctor. I think I'm going to leave it for now. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, if we don't get any consultants, then we can look at maybe using the researcher. How are they getting on with their research? Okay, it's coming along. It is indeed coming along. You was doing a playthrough attempt in OpenTTD. You got to remember that multiple stations inside a town or city matters. It do, yeah. Yeah. And if you have a station and you don't pick up or drop off cargo at that station in a period of 50 days, it doesn't count for town growth. But you need to be able to pick up or drop off at least one item of cargo, and then it will count. And another interesting thing about stations is that when you are doing, I got distracted by the butt. I was just sat here thinking, I can't think of a modern game, right, that would put a butt in it and get away with it. But what was I saying? Oh yeah, so when a factory gives out its produce, it chooses the 2 stations with the highest rating. So 2 stations for output of products from a not just a factory, actually, for all of the industries, all of the main industries. Where's our handyman?
Doctor required in
Oh,
general diagnosis.
he's having a rest. Yeah.
Doctor required in blood machine room.
Yeah. Yeah. Hopefully we can have some decent doctors now because it's October. So let's have a look. Okay. Oh, there is a surgeon, but they're not a consultant. There is a psychiatrist, but they're not a consultant. And there is a consultant. We are on. The scenario setup, so your researcher is your only consultant in the beginning. No consultants to hire in this level. Excuse me. Excuse me. Or not. There it is. I was waiting for the response. Unfortunate timing for that comment, indeed. So, let's hire the consultant. And we'll also hire one of the other 2. So if I hire the psychiatrist. No, wait. We want them to become a consultant quickly. So it's better to hire this surgeon, get them to be a consultant, and then a junior psychiatrist. Although, yeah, there we go. Right. Let's do that. So, facilities, training. We can afford a training room. Thank goodness for that. Okay.
Doctor required in GP's office.
Doctor required in training room. There we are. Oh, I forgot that there's a problem with the seat and exterior walls. There we go. Right. Oh, wait. I will be kind and add a radiator in there. I'm pretty sure bookcases and skeletons, do they improve the speed? Because for those prices, I think it's worth it. I hope so, because I've just purchased them. There we go. They speed up the training a bit, yes. So we'll get the consultant, we'll put them at the front. We'll get the surgeon, train the surgeon up to a consultant, shove a junior psychiatrist in there, and then they'll be our mega trainer. Right. Okay, folks. We have had a pretty good start to this level, and it's going okay right now. Will it continue to go okay with the very large loan that I've got? I don't know. But I'm just going to go and put some squash in my bottle here so that I can sip that throughout the rest of the stream. And what I want you guys to tell me is, yeah, why don't you tell me what your favourite feature of Microlandia 2 is? There, go do some research. I'll be back in just 2 minutes, so I'll leave you with some clips. I'll see you in a second. Right. So we're going to do a relatively interesting landing. It's one where we're going 1,000 meters per second and then we pull up. And the wings fall off. Well, I wasn't expecting the wings to fall off. That is interesting. Well, at least we're over the Space Center, right? Yeah, it looks like... not quite. There's a transfer service. Wow, okay, this is interesting. So we have a town where we're picking up as many people as possible and then transferring them to a transfer station. And then, only then, are we picking them up with the death vehicles, taking them a distance away and using trains to mince them.
Good way to do it.
That's a sentence.
Okay. Tell you what, I'm going to put a terrible junction in and we can upgrade it later.
Later
never
never.
Never gonna upgrade it.
Yeah, we
Later
are.
Never comes.
We are going to upgrade it. This isn't open TTD.
It's turning into it.
I don't think I've ever driven down this road, so I am taking it steady. I don't think it's going to take us long to get there. I think we're at least halfway. There's a wolf. There's two of them. Did I run them both over? I think I did. Are there any more about? Okay, so with just 4 hours remaining, we're going to bed. We've only had one raid. Oh. We've only had 2 raids. Hello everybody, I'm back. We're gonna have we're gonna get back into the game. Brandon says water. Well, yeah, water's the whole idea of having a coastline and stuff. That's something that's novel, isn't it? Right, back to the gameplay. Thank you very much for hanging around. Let's see how things are going. Well, there we go. Oh, what? Did you see that? He's only just walked into the room. The guy pulls down the projector screen and he's like, "No, I'm a consultant now. That's it. I saw how to turn on a projector. I know what to do." He's out. He's out. He's like, "No, that's it. I don't need teaching anymore." Do you keep slowing the game down on purpose, or is that a bug in Cosits TH? I'm slowing it down on purpose so I can read chat and not miss gameplay because I'm a slow reader. So I'm sorry if that annoys you guys in any way, but we're going to try and keep it on normal speed for the most part. But when I'm not paying attention to chat, to the screen, I am going to slow it down for chat. Right, so let's get this consultant out of here. We'll put the surgeon consultant inside. There we go. Now this consultant, I'm actually going to sack because we haven't got enough money to have too many staff. There we go. Now we need to keep an eye out for a junior surgeon. Or do we have one? Let's have a look. Surgeon? No. There's a surgeon. They're not a junior. There's a surgeon. They're not a junior. There's a surgeon. Right, okay. So we need... No, not surgeon. Psychiatrist. Because they're a surgeon. So we need psychiatrist. Psychiatrist. They're not... Right, so we've only got one psychiatrist. And they're not a junior. So let's have a look, shall we? So in here, we want a psychiatrist. And they're a junior. Fantastic. In you go. Get trained up. Off. There we are. Fast train in this hospital. I know. No, it is. When I'm coming to read chat, I may slow it down. So that it gives me a chance to read chat and not miss what's going on. Yeah. If I'm just glancing, I won't do it. Is it annoying, or was you just curious? Yeah. For me, in Microlandia 2, there's some good updates, but for me, the sheer scale of the map sizes. Oh no! One of the juniors has already become a doctor. This is not good. Because we don't want them to become a consultant until they finish training to be a surgeon. Otherwise, we're going to have to try again. Money's getting low. That's true. We're going to have to get more loan. We're up to 50,000 in loan now.
2 surgeons required in operating theatre.
We have still got 2 surgeons. I think I was up to 3 surgeons. We've still only got 1 nurse. This is terrible. This is tough. Like, proper tough. How are the statistics? People are very happy, apparently. They're a bit cold. Okay, let's turn up the heating a little bit. It is going to cost us a bit more money. Hello, heating. There we go. Put it back to normal. What we got here? Your team has discovered a new condition. It's broken heart. Cause is someone richer, younger, and thinner than the patient. Symptoms is weeping. Weeping. Oh, dear. Oh, and tearing up old holiday photos. Cure. 2 surgeons open up the chest and gently mend the heart whilst holding their breath. It's November, so your heating struggles more. I'm struggling. This hospital's struggling. Like, I feel like I'm doing okay with the resources that I have. Right? I'm trying to keep this loan down. Oh, patients are arriving from this direction as well. Oh my goodness, they're coming from 3 different directions.
Doctor required in GP's office.
We are definitely low on doctors. How well is this guy training? See, it doesn't show you the training progress in this screen. You have to go to this screen. Okay, they're 40% trained towards becoming a surgeon. That's not too bad, eh? Money's in the negatives again. Maybe we can try and hike the prices ever so slightly. Where are my surgeons? Hang on. So, there's a surgeon. Oh, a surgeon's going to the staff room. Right.
Attending psychiatry, please.
We're at the point now where we almost certainly need another nurse.
Required in pharmacy.
Your team has discovered a new condition. It is chronic nose hair. And it is caused by sniffing. What's that word? Disdainfully. Disdainfully? I think that's a new one to me. At those worse off than the patient. Okay. Sorted by a nurse in a pharmacy, but we haven't got a nurse. Patients are cold. Are we missing some radio? Well, I suppose we could do with one in the corridor there. Maybe. There's... why? I'm just going to turn it up. I'm just going to turn it up, it'll be fine. With disdain.
Doctor required in general
Did I read that? Yeah. Oh, I just need to double check something in my emails. Sorry, folks. This is a time-sensitive thing that somebody, like a friend, needs a piece of information. And I'm just going to... Huh?
Doctor required in GP's office.
There we go. Where is it? Yeah. We'll take a screenshot of that. Send it to the friend that needs it. And we can... Oh, folks. Look what we have here. The end of the first year. And do you know what that means? We have a death count of 0. And I think some of you may know what that means. It's pretty good so far, right? Yes, we've been taking things steady. That means we get an award. So not only do we get awards for a good reputation and a low number of deaths, but we get a good reward for a good cure to death ratio and $10,000 for 100% of patients being alive. What was the -1 deaths? Was it what? Brandon was like -1 deaths. I think you're misreading something. Anyway, one of our doctors wants more money. They can have more money. I don't care. Right, where are we? Apparently we've got plenty of money. We have. Let's get rid of as much loan as possible. And we're going to hire that nurse. Right, we need a good nurse. And you know what? This one looks like quite a good one. Oh, they snooped for the council, but are very hardworking. So there we go. 2 nurses. Now, 1 can go to the pharmacy. 1 can go to the ward. Ideally, you need 3 in case one's at the staff room, but there we go. Now, remember, folks, we have got that giveaway going on for Microlandia at the moment. You can go to portal.masterhellish.net to take part in that. And if you missed the news earlier on at the beginning of the live stream, we have Transport Fever 3 live stream scheduled in Discord. It's just a placeholder at the moment. And starting next week, we'll be doing Transport Fever 2 live streams up to that point of where Transport Fever 3 is released. Now, we need to get the patient to wait around for some bloaty head. Yep, let's fix that. Let's go into here and get the... Oh, no, we've got a slack tongue clinic. Oh, no. Oh, we need cure equipment because we need the slicer for the head. That's the wrong one. We are starting to run out of space. How close is this guy to becoming a surgeon? 80%. Right, now what's the advisor been saying? The advisor said people are cold, bank balance is low. I mean, all of these things I know. Yeah. You have to keep at least 80% cured or you'll... Oh, hang on. I think chat's talking amongst themselves. Yeah, I'm a little bit concerned about this person. But their health is not too bad right now. So hopefully we can discover that. Oh, we got the cardio and the ultra scan. Oh, there's all sorts of things that we can get. So we're going to move the ward to be next to the operating theatre. We'll move the staff room. Why are you leaving? Not sure why they're leaving. Did I miss something? A hair restorer has been researched. How have we got a slack tongue clinic and a hair restorer and not the other machine? This is no good.
Doctor required in blood machine room.
Where's psychiatrist?
Doctor
There he is.
required in GP's office. 2 surgeons required in operating theatre.
I'm not sure what's going on. Surgeons, people want more money. I mean, you are one of our... Oh, hang on. Before we... Oh, there's a terrible surgeon. I guess, really, all we need is just to train, like, junior doctors up once we've got our surgeons. So that shouldn't be too much of a problem. And... Oh, what are you doing? You're going to the staff room. Okay. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, I think we're going to need... another member of staff. Ideally a psychologist? No. Okay, surgeons, let's check them. That surgeon's terrible, and that surgeon is terrible as well. Let's just get another good doctor. You're a good doctor. You just be a good doctor, please. We must build an inflation room. Do we just not have the inflation room on this level? I'm going to send the patient home. The surgeon is trained. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I don't think so. I think he's just gone to the... Huh? Where are they gone? Yeah, they need to become a consultant still. So they still need to become a consultant, but they are a qualified surgeon. VIP. Go on then. Let's try and issue a VIP an invitation. See how it goes. Right. Your team has discovered a new condition. Unexpected swelling. Yeah. Yeah. We need them to be a consultant. Ah. We also need to purchase a slicer for this person. So let's install a slicer in here for the slack tongue clinic. We'll need a radiator inside. There we go. I don't think we'll leave the radiator there. It seems like a bad idea. We'll also need to get some fire extinguishers. There we go. And one bench. There we go. You might want some plants to impress the VIP. Why are they leaving? More what? Whoa, whoa, whoa. No more diagnostics available. They're automatically leaving because of bad diagnostics options. Okay, let's get the cardiogram in. I'm surprised I can afford it. I can't afford anything. Okay. Yeah, I did wonder whether it'll fit in there like that. Let's try fitting it in this way. There we go. Can we fit our fire extinguishers in there? Yes. Good. Okay. Well, that might help. Ideally, I think we're going to need the ultra scan as well, but we can't afford it. Yeah, the hospital policy screen, yes. There is a certain amount of which you just send home and guess at cure, which is what we've got set up here. I'm quite happy with it. It's just I need to buy more diagnostics facilities. Right, we got... we need a research... Where's the other surgeon? Doctor just wandering around. The surgeon is in the GP's office. We don't want the surgeon in the GP's office. Surgeon needs to be in surgery. Cheap hospital. Oh, yes. We started with only $100. We had to get out a massive loan. And for some reason now, we just had to pay loads of money. What happened there? Wages. Bank loan. No, that was good. I have no idea. Anyway, we have some more diagnostic equipment. We're going to need some more doctors to help us out. We're going to need more money. Your team has discovered a new condition. It's corrugated ankles. The cause is driving over traffic calming measures in the road. Symptoms: footwear does not fit snugly. Toxic blender stuff is required. Yeah. If money wasn't so tight, I would buy another section of the hospital and then I would improve it. But money is very tight. We still have a $35,000 loan. Big loan. Considering how small the hospital is in terms of there for money making. So... there we go.
Doctor, attending psychiatry, please.
Psychiatry? Yes. Hopefully this guy will become a consultant very soon. That will help. Yep, there is a VIP on their way. Here they are. So I think I'm just going to leave them to give their opinion and we'll see what they say. Any specifically good doctors? Not really. Yeah, the interest on the loan is massive. Ideally, I just want to pay off as much as possible, as quickly as possible, which is why we got the bare minimum. Like the staff room is just some sofas. Like the toilet is just one toilet. 18 patients cured now, though. We've got limited seating about the place. The only problem is with having well-trained doctors is that they cost a lot of money, right? But it does help things run a lot smoother when they're all surgeons and they're all psychiatrists. Oh! Your team has discovered a new condition. It is pregnant. There we go. Right, I feel confident enough now to remove a little bit of the loan. Both the nurses are in the staff room. That's not very helpful. Bribe the local authority. Is that a condition? I'm not sure I would call it a condition, but you certainly... one of the surgeons is in the... Oh, both the surgeons in the staff room. But it's certainly something that may need medical assistance, right? Is a disease? It's certainly not a disease. I don't think it said... Oh, there we go! Doctor has become a consultant. Right, so now, this consultant... Yeah, no, come back here. Come back. No, don't you... Oh, my goodness. Get back. You get out. Oh, no. Which one's which? Hang on. You! Come here. You're the teacher now. Although, hang on a second. I am going to just get you out of the class. Because I want to put 2 more seats in there. Lecture chair, lecture chair. I don't have enough money. Oh dear. Lecture chair. Okay. We've got a little bit of money now. Right. 2 lecture chairs. There, that'll do. I'll shove them in anyway.
2 surgeons required in operating theatre.
Right, so now we have to get cheap doctors in there to train. Well, maybe that one. Yeah. So 1, 2. Doesn't matter, they're a researcher as well. And ideally 1 more. Nah. Okay, we'll have to wait until next month. Your team has discovered a new condition. It's spare ribs. Sitting on cold stone floors is the cause. And there is a surgeon involved with the fixing. Ooh, hairy person. That's the point. We never got Bloaty Head Clinic. Did we get the ultrascan? We do need to buy an ultrascan when we can afford it, though. Oh, that's the point. Our researcher is still researching cure equipment. Okay. Let's get that back to diagnosis stuff. And we've discovered gut rot. Bigfoot. Where are they? Oh, they're legging it. Why are they legging it? Why is the camera slowly just drifting off? I don't know. There we go. Teams discovered a new condition. Gallstones. It causes exposure to poison gas inside golf balls. Yeah, see, I never knew that's what's in golf balls. Never knew at all. Oh, although now we've got lots of people walking around 2 different bits of the hospital and lots of machines, we could probably do with another handyman. This person sings in a rock and roll band. We'll have him. And we don't know what to do about this patient. I'll send him home. Yeah. You think you need a consultant in the GP's office? Currently the guy isn't doing a very good job. I don't think we've got... Have we got a spare consultant? Let's have a look. We've got quite a few different skill level people right now. Let's sort them by skill level. So there's our researcher consultant, there's our surgeon consultant, our trainer consultant, and then this person. So we haven't got a spare consultant right now. But hopefully one day we will have. There you go. So hopefully now, when these guys come out of training, there'll be surgeons, and there'll be psychiatrists, and there'll be consultants. And if the whole hospital is that, we're on the road, right? Could you imagine reading this as a kid and asking your parents about what these conditions are? Well, that'd be pretty interesting, wouldn't it? Oh, we got another hairy person. Oh, we do have a decontamination clinic. But that's not for hairyitis. That's for the serious radiation. They've gone home. Oh, dear. Baldness. Yeah, we'll get that patient to wait a while because we can definitely build that. Hair restoration is not that expensive here.
Doctor required in general diagnosis.
When I build a room, I tend to slow the game down, just in case there's any tendency for the game to want to have, like, somebody to walk into the room whilst I'm building it. I know once you got the walls up, that doesn't happen. Maybe with the blueprint? I can't remember. But if they're in the way, it can be a bit of a nightmare. Right. Radiators and stuff. So, there are the fire extinguishers, and there is the radiator.
Needed in hair restoration.
And then on the outside, we'll pop the bench in. Oh my goodness, there's all sorts coming in. Team has discovered jellyitis. Okay. Excessive wobbling. Oh dear. And, oh, we got a cash grant of 400, so it was worth inviting the VIP. And our jellyitis patient wants to know what to do. They're going to have to go home. We can't afford to do that right now. Okay, folks, we're going to take another very quick break. We'll see how things go in the hospital. I haven't really managed to sort the loan out, but the hospital's grown a bit, and we've got our trainer in. I'll see you in 2 minutes. That was on the rules that you had to accept on the website before you got into the game.
I didn't have to accept the rules.
Yeah, I know. I gave
You
you
just
the,
gave me the
I
details
just gave you the
directly,
details,
so
yeah.
that means I have no rules to play by.
Oh
no.
Oh no! I gave Spiff no rules.
I'm free of your mortal constraints.
This is it. This is the end times, everybody.
Yeah,
Away-
yeah.
Away you go.
This trap is safe.
Oh, I'm stuck. Oh, it's got me. Oh no, no, it hasn't. No, it hasn't. Oh my god! Look at this one.
Got it.
You
See you
guys
later.
are so, like, I don't know if the weather... What are you guys doing?
That'll do for now.
Wait, I'm dragging another log with me.
It's fine. Turn right.
Off you go.
See you later. Quave's now actually driving off into the sunset.
Oh, this is amazing.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh,
Right, I've
brilliant.
actually managed to finish sewing.
Okay, it'll be nearly time to harvest.
Yeah.
So the next diamond mine is this one. So let's do it. I'm going to do it this way. Oh, no. Who saw that coming? Who saw that coming? Come on now, be honest. Because I didn't. Oh, no. It's been a long day. I've done 4 raids. And a trials chamber. And goodness knows what else. Don't remember. Thank you. Stations are up. Look at all these little ponds of evil fish. There we go. Boom. Evil fish. Gone. Right at the top. Oh, he is. Oh, I hit him! What a... I had to leave that extra little clip back in there because that was an amazing arrow shot there in Minecraft. Minecraft, one of my favourite games that doesn't really appear on the channel, which I might be playing a bit of tomorrow. But today, Core 60H, here we go. So, with very little money, we've got a $35,000 loan out at the moment. But I have managed to get the basics together. I think what we'll do is we'll save up a little bit of money, get the remaining machines that we need, if I can cram them in somewhere. And then after I've got enough money to maybe pay the loan off, we'll get one more room expanded and and then we'll move everything around and improve it and fix everything up. Brandon said, "What's tomorrow?" Tomorrow I'm hosting a private LAN party for friends and family. Yeah. So there's no content. Well, I might make some shorts about me setting up the LAN party. We'll see. Right. So, trainees are doing well. We're getting a lot of people that are having to be sent home. What are we missing? We have to get this ultra scan.
Psychiatry, please.
Okay, come on. Too many patients are going home. Let's do this.
Doctor required in general diagnosis.
Fire extinguishers and a radiator.
Doctor, attend immediately in cardio, please.
There we go. We're
Doctor needed in
we're in negative monies for a moment then. Yes. But if you want to see video, oh my goodness, the queue for the GP's office is terrible. Let's at least make a mini waiting area just around the corner here. We need another GP's office when we can. I don't know where I can fit it in. What are the requirements for the level? We did have a quick look, but I didn't check too much. Our hospital has to be worth a certain amount, and we have to cure. We have to cure over 1,000 patients. That is ridiculous. It will give us some chat time later, I'm sure. Yeah. It takes 3 days just to walk down the corridor. I don't think so. Oh, I see what you mean, yeah. You know what we should do? Have we got automatic wage requests? Wage request grant. There we go. What are the warmth colours? Yep, they're fine as well. Oh my goodness, money's in the negatives. We're heading towards bankruptcy. Where's the doctor going? That GP's office has the queue longer than something that's very long. Oh my goodness. How much is the GP's office? 2,500. I think we're going to have another one. Right, bloaty head person, go out. Right, once she's finished in the toilets, we're going to move the toilets and get a second GP's office in. People are vomiting everywhere. I don't know why I put windows in the toilets. There we go. I don't know if this is going to solve the problems, but for 2,500 or whatever it's costing, I feel like it's worth it. There we go. Get a radiator in there.
Doctor required in GP's office.
A few more benches this side. There we go. I think that might help. And of course, once our doctors finish the training, that will help as well, because we can get rid of some of our more useless doctors. And that will bring the number of staff down. Staff costs are probably going through the roof. Let's have a look. Wages. Yeah, wages, not great. It's very high. Just don't have enough doctors. I think we're going to have to hire some doctors. Doctor surgeon. One more nurse. We're going to need another nurse now. Things are going to have to run smoother. Okay, we got a new condition, the squits. And the cause is eating pizza found under the cooker. Yep, we don't really want to know what happens then. Okay, well that's definitely cleared the backlog at the GP's office. And of course, clearing a backlog means people are moving through the hospital. If people are moving through the hospital, and inflation would go away. If moving through the hospital, then we're getting money coming in. Yeah, it's weird that we don't have floaty clinic. Okay. I mean, we've got one surgeon stood in the operating theatre. Hair restoration? Okay. That's good money. Only about 1,000 people left to go, I know. But once we get the hospital stable, we can do a bit more fast forwarding, right? Yeah. You went to the fridge and the toilet's moved. I moved the toilet down to get a second GP's office in. We're gonna. Oh, look at that! Our money's on -5. But we got nearly all of the awards. There is one more trophy. And one more. Oh, well, that's going to help a lot. Let's just get rid of as much loan as possible. Okay. Now, we're going to need a decontamination clinic. But I can't afford the space. I don't think. Unless... No...
Two surgeons required in operating theatre. Doctor needed in hair restoration.
I'm struggling to see an easy way to resolve this. One of the... Yeah, these guys are nearly... You know, they're going to be updated soon. Oh! Oh, we just got... The other one, the electrolysis clinic for the hairy Bigfoot people. How's the research? Oh, all done there. So we're just working on cure equipment. I think we're going to have to pay for an expansion. I mean, it's 47th. Wow, that's expensive. 47,000 for that. Can't afford that. Time to take a loan. Time to take the loan out that just paid off. I don't really want to. I want to try and get rid of the loan because the interest is expensive. How much is the interest? So wages is 3,400. Loan interest is 500. Research costs? Okay. Yeah, wages would be a good one to get down. Let's turn the heating down and see how much they complain. See, there's quite a big space here. I'm thinking maybe I could move the ultrasound scanner over here. But if I did that, there wouldn't be enough room here to put anything else in that is a size 5 or 6. Yeah, apparently people are getting cold. And it's not like we have doctors just wandering around doing nothing. They're all going backwards and forwards between rooms. Let's get rid of that. What's this? Your team has discovered a new condition, infectious laughter. And the cure is a psychiatrist. Remind them, the patient, of how serious the condition is. Move your doctor for the research room to give you a bit more space. I mean, we could just get rid of the research room for a bit. You know what? Staff room would fit up there, and that would give us room for one of the other things. Staff room will fit here. Because that's 4 wide. There we go. Look at this. Oh, money's in the negatives again. Right, we've got another condition, TV personalities. That's another psychiatrist job. So let's clear this space up a little bit. So I'm not exactly sure what machine may or may not need to go in here, but there we go. We have room. Right, team has discovered jellyitis. I don't think there's anything we could do about that one.
Doctor required in GP's office.
Yeah, because electrolysis is for serious radiation, which is what this person has. Where's all my GPs? Where's all my surgeons? Where is everyone?
Doctor wanted in ultrascan.
Put the surgeon in there. Put the other surgeon in there. Staff room should be smaller. I mean, it doesn't matter because I haven't got the space to make it to put anything else in there. Right, what we got now? Serious radiation. Is it worth getting the decontamination clinic? 15,000 for a clinic with just one person. Right, hang on a second. You go home. Serious radiation, there's that. There's loads. We need another GP's office, really. Oh dear. We are actually getting patients through the system here. I kind of feel like we might need another doctor or two. Is there a half-decent surgeon? Yeah, half-decent surgeon. There we go. There's another person with serious radiation and another person with serious... I should have just bought it. 15,000 though. I think it's worth it. Because I think it's well paid, if I remember correctly. There's the inflation clinic. After all this time. Oh, it doesn't fit. I have to move the benches. Oh no. Oh, it just doesn't fit in that corridor at all. Well, hang on a minute. A machine's about to explode. Yeah, blood machine is not in a good way. Blood machine needs replacing. Oh, dear. Right, everybody, get out of the way. I need to move these seats. There we go. Right, can I get the room in there now? No, not electrolysis. That's the wrong one. Decontamination. So look, there's a corridor that I can put in here where we can get seats in. So that's okay. But we're going to need the fire extinguishers and the radiator. And now I can move some of these seats back over here. I think I just need more benches everywhere. Yeah, we're not putting the inflator in there yet. Because I can see 3 people in the hospital with serious radiation. Or there was at the time anyway. This is a mess. It really is. Are people thirsty? People are a little bit thirsty. Okay. A couple more drinks machines. There's another machine about to explode. The blood machine again. Hang on a second. Is it going to explode if they use it? No. Blood machine definitely needs replacing. Yeah. Evening all, WW. Long day. Left home at 6:30 in the morning. 2-hour drive to offices and things. Wow. Just arrived home to find your son wanted him to take him to his friend's house and you just got back 5 minutes ago. That sounds like a busy day. Very busy day. Okay. What we got going on here? Teams discovered a new condition, broken wind. And the symptoms are upsetting people directly behind the patient. Okay. We need another GP's office, but there definitely isn't room for it now. Even if I made the staff room smaller, there still wouldn't be room. Oh dear, we've got a machine alarm.
Handyman called to blood machine.
This blood machine keeps falling to pieces. What would it cost to replace it? 3,000? Yeah, there we go. That's fine. It's got half the strength of the weakest thing in the hospital anyway, so there we go. One of the doctors became a consultant. Yay! That means they're going to help in the hospital. Staff room is full of doctors. Yeah. We need more diagnostics machines. We're going to have to send them home for now. We're back up to a 35,000 in loan. I don't know what else to do. Yeah, we've got consultants in there. Although this consultant is just wandering around like crazy, like a madman. So what we'll do is we'll swap those two doctors over. And hopefully that'll do better. Have we had anybody use the shower? Nope, nobody's used the shower yet for serious radiation. Money is going nicely though. Money is heading in the right direction now, I think. Let's have a look at some of the graphs. So wages are stabilised. Money balance is all over the place. But that's because I keep getting loan and taking it out. There's no statistic for just operating profit. That I know of, anyway. At least I don't think so. Oh, we got people stood around. We have got people stood around. I'm going to move this about soon. Right. Cash situation's bad. I know it's bad. What have we got? Our team has discovered a new condition. It's iron lungs. Oh, I see. 2 surgeons operate to remove the cast solid lungs. Okay. Oh my goodness, there are so many stood around. Hang on a minute. I think I've just spotted another opportunity. If I remove this vending machine and put it over here, and we remove all the chairs from this part of the hospital, I think I can fit another GP's office in. Yes. So, let's get the loan back up to 35. I don't seem to be able to get it any further away from 35. Yeah, look, we can just get a GP's office in there. Oh no, there's a door in the way. Okay, hang on a second. We have to rework the ultrasound scanner room. I don't think I've ever done one that's this squished up before. There we go, there we go, there we go. Right, GP's office. We can do this. We can do this. Maybe. Right. Get the filing cabinet in there. Get the radiator in there. Okay.
Doctor required in GP's office.
GP's office is in. We need another junior doctor to replace the one that got promoted. I want to... You know what? What I'm also going to do is remove the drinks machines out of this area, because it'll make it easier to add seating. Oh, there's the nurse. I don't know where you're going. What? Where am I picking up doctors from? So if I put... How wide is that? 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? I can put a bench there, a bench there. We can like make a mini bench aisle. And hopefully that'll just like do as many of these rooms around here as possible. Move research door along, make staff room smaller. Yeah, could do. But I think the next thing we are going to do is expand the hospital. We're going to do the big expansion very soon. And what things do you think I ought to move when we do the big expansion? I'm not sure. Chat doesn't know. Space is super tight. It is. It is. But we can, you know, do. Oh, we've got a cash grant of 800. Right, here we go then. I'm going to slow the game down. I'm going to get out the maximum possible loan. I'm going to purchase this room. What? I got the max loan and I can't afford it. Okay. I'm going to get rid of the loan. How can I get the maximum loan and I can't afford the room? That's ridiculous. Ah. You should get all the GP's offices in that first room. What I want to do is get a whole diagnostic wing and a whole treatment wing. I don't know where this guy is. Where's their queue? Yeah, you need to go to the front of that queue. Ah. We've still got some other things. Yeah, very. I didn't think those buildings were going to be that expensive. They are ridiculously expensive. But money is going up. I've managed to do something about it, right? Yeah, do the loan now? If I did the loan... Oh, well, I suppose I could do the loan now. See, if I did the loan now, I could start moving things around and then... Yeah, you're right. Yeah, I think now's the time. Why don't you think about paying off that loan? No, we're going to get more loan. Maximum loan. We're going to get this room. Look how small that is. It cost us an absolute fortune. What we're going to do, though, is we will move... Good question. What do we move? I mean, ideally, I want to buy the other one as well. I think the obvious ones to move are the ones that only staff need to go to, for now, until we open the next wing. So let's do that. Let's do a staff wing, and then when we get the next wing, we can have like full treatment and all this other stuff. So, there we go. Get the staff member in there. And then we've got to get... Where's the consultant? Where's the consultant doing the training? Oh no, I think I've messed up. He's in a GP's office. Is that the right one? I think... I'm not sure. But I think... the trainer is not in the training room.
Doctor required in GP's office.
So I'm not quite sure what happened there.
Doctor required in general diagnosis.
But I've found one of them anyway. Now, having the staff room all the way over here is not going to be great. But it will do for now of this, like, part one of fixing. 1, 2, and 3. There we go. Is that all I'm going to be able to have? It's going to get a bit cold over here. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then we can make a slightly better staff room as well. You're a big fan of moving either staff buildings or clinics. See, the reason why I wanted to try and keep most of the clinics here is because it's relatively close to the helipad. And we can go with a bigger staff room. And we've got the budget to add, you know, another sofa, pool table, TV, and a couple of video games now. Money is no longer the problem, to a point. Space is. Oh, I forgot these video game machines only have 2 orientations. Oh, they can go there. Put the radiator next to the telly, just to keep it warm. And that sorts this area out to some degree. But I'm not going to, like, fix this. I'm just going to use this room to do the things that I need to, if that makes any sense. So when I need to add something, I will add it. Training's going well. Yeah. Staff room is far too away from some places. Yeah, that's true. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to make... I'll tidy up this staff room when we do the full move. But when I get this building, I'll have a staff room over here. So we'll have 2 small, medium-sized staff rooms. Right. What is our next bottleneck? More diagnostic stuff. Right. Wait around. What are we missing? Let's find out. Scanner. We're missing the scanner. And we can't afford it. Well, if we get a bigger bank balance again, we can put the scanner in here. I don't want it in here, but this is where I have the space at the moment. And then we can, you know, figure it out later. Right. No. No, I don't want to delete stuff. There we go.
Attend in the scanner room, please.
Hopefully that'll help us stop having problems of getting our stuff all having issues. But there we go.
Surgeons required in operating theatre. Doctor required in GP's office. Doctor, attend in psychiatry, please.
Money's doing all right now. Spaghetti and meatball. Spaghetti and meatball. Right, I think we can afford a couple more members of staff because things are getting busier and bigger in terms of handymen. Let's turn off those sounds now because there's just so much going on. And the announcements. Oh my goodness, look at this. Oh yeah, they are next in line, but it doesn't look good for them. Yeah, send them home. Jellyitis. We'll get patient to wait in the hospital and we will... Can we fix jellyitis? Oh well, we've got all sorts. Oh no, jelly vat is 11,000. That's expensive. I think it might fit here. No. But it will fit over here. That'll do. We'll just do it any way we can for now. There we go. Fantastic. That's better. Right, what we got now? Fractured bones. We'll sort that out. Well, they can have that. We'll get patient to wait a while because we can get a fracture clinic in, and that can just go in the new area for now. What a mess this place is. An absolute terrible, terrible mess. Oh dear. There we go. Oh, there isn't any, what's this? Electrolysis clinic? I thought we had one of them. No. Okay, well, get patient to wait a while. The more patients we can cure without sending home... There we are, there's Hyriitis. The symptoms are... Sufferers experience enhanced sense of smell. Okay, seems a bit weird. I'm not sure where I can put the clinic, though. Will it fit, like, here? Yes! That is the weirdest placement of a room I think I've done in a long time. There we go. We're up to 102 patients cured. Money is slowly increasing. We need more benches outside here. A couple of drinks machines might be good as well. We haven't had any more emergencies recently, have we? There we are. What about the doors? Yeah, we don't need where we're going. We don't need doors. Is this an open TTD mod? It looks cool. Yeah, this is not open TTD at all. Oh look, somebody's getting their jelly sorted out. So their skeleton gets separated and their body gets put back over it. Right, bloaty head. Okay, get patient to wait a while. My goodness, where can the bloaty head thing go? It's going to go over here. Right, hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. I think I might. Yeah, I might need to move the door of the scanner room. Oh. But it's okay. It'll be alright. Probably. Scanner, control, changing. Most of this might get moved soon anyway, so there we go. Right, bloaty room. The inflation clinic. There we go. Finally, after all this time, we get the inflation clinic in. And there we go. Right. A few more benches and a drinks machine. Wow. I can't believe it's been that long since we've got a bloaty head stuff. Where's the electrolysis going? There's bloaty going in. Just need to re-inflate their head to the right to the right pressure. Job's a good one. Somebody's got their bones unfractured or whatever it is. And we have nearly all of the awards. We have all 5 of the awards that are on the wall. And we have 2 out of the 3 possible trophies. So that's really good. We have a 70,000 loan though. Okay, I can get that loan down to 55,000. We can get a VIP to come in. And now things are looking a bit more stable, right? Teacher's not teaching. Teacher's teaching, right? Oh, how many people have we got training? Anyone in the staff room? None. Oh, we need some new ones then. Okay. You can go there and become good. And you can go in there and become good. There we go. There we are. IT crowd reference going on in Twitch chat. Oh, somebody needs the toilet? We do have 1 toilet. I think we could do with a couple more members of the handyman staff. We only want the best. And now we have a fracture clinic. We have a ward and a pharmacy. We probably need a total of 4 nurses, and we've only got 3. So, 1 more nurse. There we go. Whoa. Okay. Starting to run a little smoother. Definitely want to purchase the other rooms. Yeah. Did you tell that placebo update trick to get people to restart as a short? I'm not quite sure I'm with you. Oh, we're going improvements now. Ah, hang on a minute. Right. I want to make sure that these are all dished out. In the research department. There we go. Yeah, we haven't had any more emergencies apart from the one that we couldn't handle, so I'm not quite sure what's going on about that. There we are. Doctors has become a junior. What we need to do is keep an eye out for doctors becoming a consultant, because when they do, I need to replace them with juniors. One of the things we might be able to afford soon is this plot over here for 17,000. That'd be great for maybe the training and research area. Pay off more loan. No, we're moving stuff. Okay, so our researcher is moving. Because this area, I want to be a proper what's it area. Oh, but it fit. Not like that, but it'll fit like that. There we go. Here we go. We're having the mega upgrade now. Oh, things are really coming along. We could even afford to maybe have 2 researchers. And maybe even 2 radiators. Oh, we can get a computer. Oh, we can't afford it. Alright, well, we'll just move the person. I spent all my money. Right, now we need to move... Oh, where's the teacher gone? Oh, there they are. Okay. Well, to be honest, any of our main consultants can be the teachers. Right. Brandon says, I wish I was notified about shorts sometimes. Which particular shorts? Because, like, I've been thinking maybe I should post my shorts to the announcement channel with a Hellish Shorts role so people can choose to be notified about them if they want to be. What do you think to that? Can I afford the radiator? Yes. Okay. Put the consultant in and our 3 trainees, if I can grab them. Behind my head. There we go. They've got a very nice view over the bay. Yeah. Silpho says, I don't watch shorts normally, so I wouldn't see them otherwise. See, this is the problem is, on a lot of platforms, a lot of shorts are just terrible. But mine are cool clips of live streams, nice tips for games that we like, and, you know, good community interactory things. So, they're worth watching, I feel. But because they're in an environment where not everybody feels like they need to watch that sort of thing, then they very often get missed. Okay. Now we have our staff area over here. I can start moving things to their permanent locations. Can you research computer now? We've got the computer, I just can't afford it. So what we're going to do is move all the treaty... treaty? Is that the right terminology? The stuff to make people cured. We're going to move it down here. There we go. So we'll put that one in there. Apparently our machines are falling apart. We'll check that out in a moment. Right. There we go. Machine list. Oh yeah, the ultra scanner needs replacing. 6,000. It was terrible. So this is going to be the new cost, right? So I've moved that, but if I try and move the pharmacy, I don't know if it'll fit on the other side. I haven't looked. It will, but there's only a gap of 1. I mean, we could put the door here instead. There we go. That means we can then have seating around this area. I think that'll be all right. Oh, the slicer. We can move the slicer. Because that's treatment. There we go. Put a door there. Get the slicer in. And of course it's 15,000 bottles. And then the inflator room can be moved as well. There we go. And this little area, kind of the curing area, will be absolutely lovely in its own little vicinity. What about the scanner where the staff room is? Maybe the operating theatre might go there, but I think we might have the operating theatre and ward over here. We might need more than one. Benches in that area. Yep, we're going to get some benches in there. In fact, what I might do is just steal some of these. So, I think what we'll do is I will put... We need some drinks machines as well, but we'll get... Oh, God, that's a lot of benches. I think you only pay for them as you place them, though. Oh. Apparently, I'm unable to place them there. Is it because there's one bench like down, hiding down here or something? Yes, there was a bench hiding down there. There we go. We've got plenty of money. Yeah, we need to pay this bit of loan off for now. But what we are going to do is get more loan out later to unlock this side, because this is getting too busy. Jelly Vat and Hair Restorer. Yes, they are definitely the next ones on the list. Also, oh, the juniors are heading to the staff rooms. So yeah, Jelly Vat and Hair Restorer definitely want to be the next ones in there. Oh no, I think I accidentally clicked on the operating theatre. Okay. I like the way that some things just fit down the side. There we go. And this will free up us to get the other operating theatre in and all that sort of stuff. Okay. We're up to 100 and, what was it, 37 patients cured now? There we go. Now, I'm not yeah, there's not enough room. Like, I can move these chairs, benches, sorry. I keep calling them chairs. They're not chairs. I can do that. And then I can't really get any more in the middle. What we could maybe do is get a vending machine in the middle. Drinks machine, will that go in the middle? No, that won't go in the middle either. Oh, but we can put one in the corner of the room? Won't that stop them pathing that way, though? We can put one at the end of the corridor here for sure. I don't know if they'll path to it, but there we go. Oh, we got a little bit of a cash grant there. And nearly paid off the loan. This is looking a lot better. We've got some diagnostic stuff. The diagnostic stuff's going on this side. So you said the scanner? No, the scanner's for treatment. So we won't do that. So I think what we'll do now is, well, what I want to do is I want to get 2 operating theatres in somewhere here in a way which is space efficient. And then I'll move other bits over there. But you know what? It's doing okay. And you know what? We just get rid of the loan. So to celebrate getting rid of the loan, I'm going to take out all of the loan. And then we'll purchase this room. This is going to be more diagnostics. There we go. So I'm not quite sure how this is going to fit. But I want to get diagnostics in here. Including the scanner. I think we'll move the... Oh my goodness, quite a few people waiting for the scanner. Well, we'll have to wait for it to be fixed. And then wait for the doctor... Oh, all of those people just ran off. Because I'm in the middle of moving the scanner. It's not very fair, is it? So the scanner will fit in that hole. So I will put it there. There we go. Second staff room. Yes, we're going to have a second staff room. I'm going to move the ward next. Because it seems like a really good fit for kind of like here. Or there. That's a good ward. I like that ward. Look at everybody coming flying down to get on the scanner. Put the desk in the corner of the room there. And we're going to need some more beds. No, not more desks. Not quite sure why you'd add more desks. Why would you add more desks? That makes no sense to me. You could say it's nonsense. There we go. You can have 2 nurses in there? I've never done it. Ward by the operating table. Oh yeah, I'm planning on doing that. Let's get some benches in. A couple of drinks machines. I always want to put drinks machines in first. But the game always wants me to put the benches in first. And I don't know why. Right, that's freed things up a little bit down there. We'll move the staff room over in a bit, I think. Yeah, oh, we can tag team, I see. Now, I don't know what will fit in there. That could probably be like a nice little staff room, right? Does anything actually even fit in there? Yes, if it sticks out slightly. Fantastic. Alright, mini staff room. Just a bunch of... yeah. Oh, actually, yeah, we'll have some video games in there. And I'll see if I can get another couple of sofas. Right, video games. If we put them in a line like this... No, I can only get one more sofa in. There we go. Mini staff room. And then what we'll do is we'll have a staff room over here. This cardio and this ultra scanner, they should be in the diagnostic zone. I feel like to move the shower and to move the electrolyzer, I'm going to have to move this staff room. Which I don't want you to do yet, but I'm going to. One of the doctors became a junior. Okay. So I'm not going to make this one a mini staff room, but it is going to be a little bit smaller than that. I was way too generous before. There we go. So we'll do that. There, our staff room. I think I can fit most of what we had in there before. I'm not sure if they can get to the pool table like that. Where can that TV go? Front of the door. No TV, I'm afraid. But it does mean I have to move this drinks machine. There we go. Not quite sure where this bench is going to go, but we'll put it there for now. Okay, you blocked the corridor. I know, I'm working on it. Right. So, I mean, I could purchase this area, but I want to try and avoid it, I think. It helps the hospital value rise, so we're probably going to have to do that. How much is it? 48,000. Ugh. So expensive. Cha-ching. Right. Here we go, folks. So now we can put any 4s in here. I think what we'll do is we'll move this one to be there. And we'll build another waiting area. Ooh, that doesn't fit in that way. I need to move the door. Yeah. Oh, one of the doctors have been promoted to a surgeon. That's good for the doctor, isn't it? I'm sure they'll be asking for salary rises at no time. How is that going, actually? How many have we got up there? I think we've only got one in there. I think the rest are just running around. Okay. Patients are very cold. I don't see how they're very cold. I think I've been doing a very good job of trying to keep them all warm, to be perfectly honest. Right. Ooh. That wasn't a good short choice for the orientation of that machine. There we go. Corridors are freezing. Let's have a look. I mean, I think I just need more radiators in general, but yeah. Okay. Machines are falling apart again, apparently. Oh, end of the year. Nearly all of the awards. Sell off. Get rid of more of the loan. Right. Check those machines. Which one? Oh, yes. Yeah, that scanner needs replacing. I ain't got the money for it. Gonna have to borrow money to replace the scanner. There we go. Right, so what I'm thinking is, down here we have a little ward and then 2 operating theatres. Can we get an operating theatre each side of each other? I think we can just. These 2 devices need moving down here. We'll need a GP's office as well. Right, here we go then. Wow, so many of them are waiting for the cardio. And now it's gone. So I can put like 3 things in this corner. So what we'll do is we'll have the cardio. Oh. We'll try putting the door in a slightly different place. We'll have the cardio machine in there. That one didn't have a radiator. Well, it does now. Then we'll put a new GP's office in the corner. Like that. And you can walk in, the GP will be like, hello, welcome to my very big office. Just like that, you see. Not a bench, drinks, radiator for the GP. And then we'll move the other item from here, which shouldn't be here. Well, yes. There we go. Job's a good one. And then people... Whoa, there's also another GP's office over there that shouldn't be there, but never mind. And then we'll have another seating area. Oh, look at that. And in this seating area, we will have a couple... one drinks machine and some benches and one radiator. So let's put that drinks machine in here. We'll go benches along that wall. And then benches in down here. With a radiator there. Move out of the way, nurse. Thank you. There we go. So there's our extension to the diagnostic zone. There's the diagnostic zone. There's a diagnostic thing in the wrong zone. So we'll move that over. I thought we need a second operating theatre, but it turns out everybody was just waiting for cardio. So we are going to need more GP's offices, though. This is definitely no good. There we go. Let's do a row of them. There we go. Slightly different layout, just to annoy me. Move these benches. There we go. Apparently the machines are falling apart again. As long as they don't explode, I think we'll be alright. Oh, there's somebody stood in that room. Come on. Alright, fine. We'll make the room 1 block smaller. And just put it in. Completely oblivious. I'll send her home soon if she's going to be like that. Right. Let's have a look. So the machine that's falling apart at the moment is the cardio machine. We'll replace that. It's only 1,000. Blood machine also needs replacing. Yes, that's 3,000. What's our money like? Oh, we can almost pay the loan off. Good. Right, we've got people stood around all over the place. I think I might be able to modify this GP's office. So it can be the same. It can fill that little gap. There we go. And nobody will know that one GP's office is slightly bigger than all the others. Okay. So now if there's a spare spot for the toilets, this area can be much more open plan. Second set of toilets. I don't know. And we've got 5 GP's offices now. You know what? I'm going to remove these toilets. And I'm going to move the toilets over here. Right? Temporarily. And we'll figure out that later. Because I'm going to move that reception desk. I'm not happy where it is. We'll put the reception desk in the middle of the hospital. Well, it's about time. And now we need to try and get all of the benches in place. How many doctors? Where's our? What's that? That's the consultant. I think we needed 2 more doctors being training. So we'll train this one. And we'll train that one because it's cheaper. And hopefully they won't ask for too many pay rises. Right, benches. Let's get the drinks machines out of there to begin with. That can just be a drinks machine room. Drinks machines are great to go in corridors. Right, and then I think what we'll do is we'll have like a corridor of chairs with gaps. There's a chair. Are there any more chairs over here? No. Oh no! Somebody died? No. Did they fall over? I have no idea. Okay. 1 billion benches. We'll start up against the wall. We'll leave a gap of 1. I can't place any because there's just so many people stood around. Okay, so we're going to put benches along this edge. And then I'll leave a gap so that we can place that bench and that bench. So many benches. We'll put benches in the corridor. Okay, things are starting to clear up now. Benches everywhere. Just benches everywhere. There we go. Right. Through bad planning, one of your little park visitors have got stuck. Now I can just do like some cleanup on the bench situation. Oh, we can't get one there behind the reception desk. That's fine. We can do some tidying up. It'll be alright. Look at this. And then... Oh. Yeah, it'll be alright. I can't put the bench there. There's too many people walking around. Did that guy just teleport? I think that guy just teleported. Oh dear. One almost died. Oh, right, okay. Now the hospital's this big, we definitely need more handymen, so we need to just get all the good ones. That one's not good, they play golf. Okay. Trying to think about what I should do. That guy's about to die. Off you go. Okay, I can't get any more benches in there. So many people wandering around. There's actually a little bit of queue at reception almost. Everyone knows mini golf is better. Really? There we go. No, I don't want to get the doctor out of the room. I'm just playing bench placing simulator right now. There we go. I didn't get the... I said I was going to get something. I was going to get radiators. And then I didn't. I don't know why. But I owe these people some radiators. Oh, accidentally picked up... That's another thing as well that they added in the most recent version of Cortex TH. If you accidentally pick something up, you can just press escape and it'll put it back down wherever it was previously. Which I think that's a nice little quality of life feature, right? Somebody's trying to find the toilets. To be honest, I don't even know where they are anymore. I've lost track. Right. Bench cleanup has been done. Let's get some radiators in there. I'll put a radiator in, not like that. I didn't mean to do it there. I don't think I need 10. I just want 4, I think. There we go. Well, it's certainly more organised. Machines need fixing. Yeah, machines need fixing. The Ultra Scanner is the worst one. That scanner as well. Let's replace that. And the blood machine. There we go. We haven't got... I think the jelly mold probably... We've got plenty of money. Money is definitely not the issue now. There's quite a few people waiting for the scanner, but not a ridiculous amount. Apparently my queues are long, so I just need more staff. And we are training them. Did one of them become a consultant, or are they in the staff room? I think one of them became a consultant, so we'll get another junior in. There we are. Everyone's dying of thirst. Yes, right. Let's get these vending machines in. So, where can we... I think I can put... vending machines... Yeah, I've done it so that I can't actually fit the vending machines in. But what we'll do is we'll put drinks machines... Oh, no. You know what we should do? We should take out a couple of benches. And then that's where the drinks machines can go. There we go. You fancy a Kit Kat now? You're not sure why. Also, I don't understand why it says Kit Kat when they're drinks machines. What's that about? There we are. Here comes the wave of money from people buying drinks. There we go. We have got long queues. I am well aware of this. You know what we could do? We could just get some, like, okay doctors in. Just to help while our other ones are being trained. And then... try and do better. Oh, dear. You think they hoped Kit Kat would sponsor them? What are all of these people sat here around waiting for? What are you waiting for? What queue are you waiting for? Whoa, 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 hang on a minute. Is that the queue for the toilet? That's the biggest queue for a toilet I've ever seen. People are dying waiting for the toilet. She's literally dying on the toilet. No, you're going home. Right, I need to fix this. I've never seen a queue for the toilet like that before. That is ridiculous. Time for a mega toilet. I don't know where to put the mega toilet. I actually, we're gonna have the mega toilet here. There we go. The mega toilet's even gonna have our first plant in it. There we go. Sinks and toilets for everyone. And one plant. That's a terrible place for a plant. I changed my mind about... Oh no, you wait. The radiator can go there and people can pass through it and then the plant can go here. There we go. People are no longer dying for the toilet. Right, so let's move all these benches over here temporarily. And I think we'll get a second operating theatre in. All those people that said they needed the toilet are now just wandering off. Oh, somebody just died there. That is a shame. Oh well, not much I can do about that. Nope, that person's going to die. These are all the people that were waiting for the toilet. We're not going to get the no deaths thing this time. How many deaths have we had? Let's have a look. Uh-oh. This objective is to kill fewer than 10% of your visitors. So far, you've killed 2 of them. Oh, a new objective has just come in. That... Oh, my goodness. I was not aware of that objective. Okay, we need to keep an eye out for anybody that looks like they might be able to drop on the floor any second. Got to be oh, like this guy. My goodness. Right. Let's get a little ward in here. There we go. Hopefully I've actually managed to resolve most of the problems now, though. So it should be okay in future. All those people that needed the toilet are now flooding in. There we go. Let's put that here, put that there. I think it might have been the toilet that caused most of the issues. I didn't realise there was that much of a toilet issue. You need to get out of my hospital before you die. Waiting areas are busy. I think more staff is needed. We just need too many staff. So nobody has to wait around for anything. And then as staff get trained up, we can just get rid of the worst staff. Okay. Definitely need some more seating around here. Okay. I feel like we've had a little bit of a look. Oh, I meant to put seating around here and I forgot. Doesn't need much. We only need a little bit of seating. Like, we can have a 4 stack there and a 4 stack here, maybe? The only problem is I think that vending machine's in the way, so... Boop. There we go. Okay. Okay. Oh, hang on a minute. We got the fizzy drinks trophy and the cure a lot trophy, so we didn't get the 0 deaths one this time. So what we at on the thing? Oh, we're down to 1%. It was 2%, now it's 1%. Right. Okay. I think I've managed to avoid disaster. Let's have a look at the count for number of deaths. Yes. We had no deaths, and then all of a sudden, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. In relatively quick succession. We had no deaths for years, and then September, October, and then in 3 months we had loads. I mean, this isn't the perfect design, but I actually quite like the way it's laid out. The only problem is that this is a void area that doesn't matter. So there we go. Right. Have we got a spare drinks machine? We have not. I will buy one. And I will put it in this corner here. And what we'll do now is we'll go around and add bins everywhere. So we'll have a bin in each room if we can fit it in. So a bin there. Bin there. Bin, bin. Bin, bin. No, no bin. Bin. There we go. Bin. Bin. Bins over here and there. We could put a bin here and a bin there, I think. I don't know. Oh, bin on the operating theatre. Where are they going to be able to put those spare kidneys if not in a bin? Put some in some of the corridors, I guess. There we go. I don't think the GPs need a bin, do they? They can have one anyway. There we go. Scanner room. Looks like it's about to explode. See, that's the thing as well. If things explode, we haven't got a lot of room to unexplode them. Okay, that's a lot of bins. Alright, machines are falling apart, but I think we're looking not too bad. Let's see what the situation is. Okay, yeah, the scanner really needs repairing. Operating table needs replacing, and the slicer needs replacing. There we go. How are we doing on here? Yeah, people are not as thirsty as what they were before. No loan. I think we've got enough doctors now. And we need to just keep purchasing new ones for our training. There's a good bit of space over here that I feel bad about. However, this is the stuff exploded, so we need to add more things in space. Or we've got an emergency that we need to deal with and we add more space in over here. Although we had that one emergency right at the beginning and then never did anything else. This area over here now, it feels very good. With the 4 GP's offices there and then the extra GP's office over here. Are we missing anything? I don't think so. No, no. No, and no. Okay, we're good. We are good. I mean, I could add extra toilets in the back there, but this is looking pretty strong now. There's hardly anybody waiting around, which is really nice. This person's training. There shouldn't be anybody who is not training who's terrible, but these guys are. And that's because I just needed more. Oh, one of our doctors became a consultant. There we go. And we need to check our machines. So, ultra scanner needs replacing. That's about it at the minute, I think. That's not gone too bad so far, eh? Well, whilst we're all waiting for progress, right? Good progress, I should hope. I want to turn my attention a little bit to Transport Fever 3 because we're going to be doing Transport Fever 2 this time next week. Okay. And if we're doing Transport Fever 2 this time next week and thinking about Transport Fever 3, what I want to know from you guys is, what is the feature that isn't in 2 that you're hoping or looking forward to in 3? I'm tempted to move the blood machine over here and put the GP's office over here, so all 5 GP's offices are in the same place. Oh, one of the doctors became a consultant, which means we need to hire another one. There we go. Once we see doctors just walking around all the time, we know it's time to sack the worst ones. It's a nice level. It provided some good challenges. But I think I've got it nailed now. Little bit of space over there. Staff rooms are looking good. Cardio is pretty queuey. Yeah, it is, isn't it? I mean, I can't think of anywhere where I would want to put a second... I don't know. I could make the ward a tiny bit smaller and fit a second cardio in, maybe. I'm not sure it's needed. Kurt, good night. Thank you very much. Take care. Yeah, it is the cardio. Maybe, is the pathing bad? No, they come in, they get changed, they go on, they get changed, they go back out again. I don't know, actually. Maybe it's just a doctor that's not very quick. I'll tell you what. Right, we'll buck the trend slightly and we'll put a second cardio over here. Oh my goodness, I can't do anything right now. There we go. We'll put a second cardio over here. As like an overflow cardio. Overflow cardio. There we go. Let's see, does that work? No. Does that work? Yes. Oh, I just got a overwhelming urge to play Final Fantasy. These things happen sometimes. Right. And then we'll get a bunch of benches and another drinks machine. We don't need the drinks machine. Why I went and got another drinks machine, I have no idea. There we go. I think it's going okay there. What is the goal of this scenario? So there are 3 goals. Don't get too many people deaded. Cure 1,040 patients. And have a high hospital value. Oh my goodness, we killed another patient. We've killed 6 patients. Yeah, but like 10% of 1,000 is a... Is that 10? I don't know, actually. My brain's stopped working. How many patients do we need? Yeah, so 10% is 100 patients. We, in theory, could kill 100. I don't... Yeah. Things are getting worse. I'm not sure they are. I think they're just getting busier. So the more patients there are, the more we got to do. I did have to hire some rubbish doctors, though. And we need to hire some more juniors to get trained up. There's one. Oh, blood machine is busy as well. See, I can just press cancel and that'll go. Yeah, there's a lot of people waiting for that blood machine. Okay. Time to get a blood machine in over here as well. There's very popular devices. Am I going to be able to fit it in here okay? There we go. No problem. He says, having a problem finding room for the radiator. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure it's calculating that 10% properly, but... hopefully that second blood machine should mean that people move through the hospital a bit smoother. It is going okay, apart from the machines. Yeah, that's a good point. We could probably do with more handymen. We could certainly afford more handymen. So let's really go for it. Let's have like the cleanest, machiniest, handymanist. Unless they're terrible, in which case I just won't hire them. Yeah. You think it's right? 6 is roughly 1% of roughly the 600 people who turned up so far. Okay, that's alright then. I'm starting to see doctors wandering around. So, what we want to do now is start sacking the worst ones. Yeah, still quite a few people waiting for the blood machine, but... yeah, looks like the handymen are going around doing a pretty good job. Apparently one of my doctors became a consultant. I don't know if that was an old message. No, I think it was an old message. I think the game's going a bit too quick now for... oh my goodness, it's getting a bit busy in here again though. We might need another GP's office. Oh yeah, there we go. One of them became a consultant. Well, let's get another junior in there then. Yep, let's get another GP's office in. In fact, a G... oh no, it doesn't fit by 1 square. What? No, wait, it should. Oh, it does. Oh my goodness. Okay. I was like, why isn't that fitting? It should fit. And it does. There we go. Hopefully, if they come down here for the blood machine or cardio and they need a GP's office, they can just go there now. So that might help a bit as well. There we go. Machines are falling apart still. Yeah, that scanner's about to explode. The ultrasound needs replacing. There we go. Here we can afford it. It's not a problem on the money side of things now. We just need to cure more people. It's almost impossible to go bankrupt with this amount of flow through a hospital now. There are still a lot of people waiting there. I've not seen that many doctors just wandering around. 9 deaths. That's a lot of deaths. Do we need more nurses? How many nurses do we have? 4. Yeah, we definitely need more nurses. There's not that many really good nurses, though. So let's get another couple. Let's get the best 2 that we can get. Okay. Of course, if a machine blows up, that'll kill a patient. Inflators at strength 6. I think... That's a consultant researcher. I think we need to get another doctor. There we go. It is very busy down here. Is there anything we can do to like improve the lack of busyness? I mean, obviously, having good flow and... Do we just need more GP's officers? Yes. We just need more GP's officers. Oh, let's put a couple over here. It's not efficient for them to go walking that far, but... It's just so many. How's the research going? Research is going pretty good, actually. There's not really any research we need to worry about doing left. Okay. There is another GP's office. Hopefully that... Oh! You need to get out of my hospital. Queue for the cardio is not too bad. I do think we... Yeah. GP zone. Look at all the people that are just starting to come into this GP's area. I think it's going to be a late one. I think we're doing pretty good progress, actually. A lot of the hard work in terms of figuring out what's where, moving things around, has been done. The money situation has been solved. Right? It's a matter of moving forward without then having too many patients perish. Right. One drinks machine and some benches. Bench, bench, bench. Bench, bench, bench. Drink. There we go. Just realised I've got an extra drinks machine here that I don't really want, so I'm going to put it there. Okay. Oh, end of the year. Hey, we got all the awards. Nobody died in that year. Oh, let's have a look. Yep. Deaths are up to 12 now. How many people are in the hospital? Like, visitors. Oh, is that just total visitors? Okay. I thought there was like a concurrent max visitors that are in the place at once. We're up to 737 people cured. Still, we haven't got a large amount of doctors just wandering around doing nothing. I keep adding new doctors to this. Yeah. The map screen has a people count. Oh, thank you. There it is. It would be nice if we could see a little graph of that, but I guess it changes so often that it'd be difficult to have in there. Oh, we got one plant. Yes. Right, advisor history. Any of them become a consultant recently? Yeah, one of them became a consultant. Let's get another junior in there. There we go. With all the extra GP's offices I've added recently, it's we haven't got that many doctors wandering around. And I think adding a couple of nurses really helped. Oh, the machines. Yeah, the scanner needs replacing. The inflator needs replacing. I'm going to replace the blood machine. And the cardio. There we go. Look at all these people just sat around waiting. It's crazy. How can you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 GP's offices and people are all just sat around waiting for them still? Another general diagnosis? Yeah, you're right. My goodness. Right, mega general diagnosis. One, two. Okay. Hopefully, there's nothing else I need to add to this hospital now. So that'll do. Can we choose the carpet? No. You don't get aesthetic stuff like that in this game. Okay. Up to 817 done now. The death counter is at 2% apparently. Visitors are up to 10, or up to 1,000. And deaths is up to 14. It's quite a few deaths. It's quite a few deaths. Doctors are becoming surgeons. Yeah, this room's looking a little bit better now. We've got a second general diagnosis in. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. You go home. One pharmacy is probably a problem there. I could make the toilet smaller and add another pharmacy. But the toilets would get overloaded, maybe. It's getting really busy. It's definitely been another fun level to do. Pharmacy's coping a little bit better now. I just wondered if we had like a nurse change. I think we probably just had a changing shift. Now there's a queue for psychiatrists. You just seem to be... I mean, I can maybe make one of the wards smaller. In fact, really, I could just make the seating area here smaller. Move a couple of the GP's offices along a bit. And then have a second psychiatry. But I like the way this is laid out. I don't want to have to change it. Although at the moment, we're okay on the death side of things. So, just another day at the hospital. Exactly. Oh my goodness. You need to go home. One of the doctors has become a consultant. Okay. Get another one in there training. There's only a couple of doctors who are just wandering around. Still. Oh, no, well, maybe there's like four, maybe 5 doctors wandering around now. So what I can start doing is going to staff management and getting rid of the worst ones that aren't in training. So this surgeon here, they're going to be quite slow. So if I sack them, hopefully that'll make things better. This guy, they're quite slow. If we sack them, hopefully that makes everything better. One thing, got too busy, you fire the receptionist. Yeah, and then... Oh, patients have enough seating now, good. Yeah, because if people can't go to reception, then they can't come to the hospital. That's an interesting trick. But now, because we've got well-trained staff members coming into the hospital from that training room, and we've got enough of them that they're starting to wander around and having too many members of staff, we can start sacking the slow staff. That will improve the efficiency of the hospital. Another doctor has become a consultant. So, hire another junior. And fire another terrible one. So, organise by skill. Any that aren't in training, you're the worst one. I'm sorry, you're out. Though it will get a little bit more expensive. because the better the staff, the more expensive they are. For some reason, right, Councillor Crawford didn't really like our hospital that much. Should make some improvements. I'm not sure what improvements. It's a mighty fine hospital, in my opinion. Mighty fine. Oh dear. Right then. How are we looking? Oh yes. We're on the home straight now. People love the hospital. They're not thirsty. They're not cold. Can even bump the heating up a little bit. VIPs like plants. Yeah, we've got one plant. We've got one plant in this hospital. It was like money was mega tight and space was mega tight at the beginning as well. Apparently my queues are long, but to be honest, I don't think the queues are as long as what they were. We're down to 51 people in the hospital. So just by making the improvements of adding another diagnostics room and by adding another GP's office and by having staff that work faster, the number of patients in the hospital's gone down. We're getting over this backlog. Obviously, having staff that work even faster would be better. And I think, yeah, we just went past the 1 million mark in bank balance. That should be a Steam achievement. We've got all the trophies and awards. So I think it is now a matter of just double checking those machines. So the operating table, that needs replacing. This ultra scanner needs replacing. Here we go, that's alright. Do a backflip. I don't think I've ever done a backflip in my life. Cartwheels? I've done cartwheels before a good few times. Probably some handstands as well, but I don't think I've ever done a backflip. In the toilet room, you can install one sink per 2 toilets because they spend twice as long in the toilet cubicle. That is a good tip. However, I've got it so there's actually one extra sink. What I could probably do is just get rid of a sink and add some more pound. But do a barrel roll. I'm sure I must have done a barrel roll in KSP before. Now, did any of our guys become consultants again? Let's have a look. Not recently. 9, 7, 8. Apparently the machines are falling apart. Yeah, the scanner needs replacing. Oh, I've almost certainly done a loop-the-loop and barrel rolls in Kerbal Space Program before using a flight stick. Maybe not using a flight stick for barrel rolls, but I've done a lot of flight stick Kerbal Space Program, and oh, you know what? I would love to bring KSP back to the channel. You know, and RimWorld. 2 games I really like, you know. But we're going to be doing lots of all sorts of stuff. How many people are in the hospital now? Yeah, it's stabilised around between 50 and 60 by the looks of it. So that's quite good. My queues are getting long again, apparently. Well, the Variety channel needs more viewership. That is true. We need to get more people over to the Variety channel and to check it out. Not just because we want to get loads of people over there and so we can reach our targets, but also because we've killed 19 people. Not because we don't want people on the Variety channel because we killed 19 people. Because of the upcoming LAN parties that we've got going on. Yeah, another one of my doctors became a consultant, so let's get a couple of juniors back in there. One junior. Oh, there's another junior. He's already a psychiatrist, but never mind. And then let's get rid of some of the worst skilled people in the hospital. Your training. You are the... Oh, no, wait. You're... What? Oh, you're waiting to be a consultant. Oh, I don't know then. I've lost track. You're just in the hospital. Right, you're gone. We did it! We did it! I didn't even notice. I knew we was getting close. I knew we was getting close, but there we go. Despite only starting with $100 and having to take out massive loans and being severely short on space and the expansions costing an absolute fortune, I can move on to the next level. Oh, and this one looks interesting. It's called Pressure High. These former high skill buildings create a neat hospital. This time around you need to focus on your reputation, which also means killing patients will not be tolerated. And of course, we'll save that one for the next time we do Theme Hospital using Core 6TH, which will not be next week. Okay, so next week in this slot on Wednesday, we will be starting my final Transport Fever 2 Let's Play. And it's going to be fantastic to go to Transport Fever 2, I think, in the run-up to Transport Fever 3 being released. So I really hope you guys come and join me for that. Don't forget, of course, the biggest live stream of the week is Friday. It is the finale of my Season 12 Let's Play, as many of the original players are going to be coming back to take part. Let's do the giveaway for Microlandia and see who won that. Let's see. I've got to log back in to do the giveaway, giveaways, end giveaway, and...
Fantastic.
Twice in 2 streams. Brandon, you have won Microlandia. Congratulations, Brandon. If you're still awake, you know how to claim your prize. It's going to be absolute chaos on Friday. That is true. With so many cooks on the broth, that it's going to be a very busy live stream, but it's going to be unmissable, I should hope. So come along and enjoy the live stream on Friday. I'm going to try and get as many videos to you guys as possible over the next few days, and I'll see you soon. But that's going to be all from me for now. Thank you very much for watching, folks. Don't forget, you can leave comments on the VOD of this live stream. That will be that will remain on the channel. And of course, if you haven't already, please do like and subscribe. I will see you all soon. But from me for now, that's all. Goodbye, everyone.